Hi guys, I'm Priyanshi and I'm a CA final student. Today in the Expert Talk series, I have with me Mr. Sachin Maheshwari. He's a CA, CFA and an FRM. He's been working in the financial services and investment management industry for 25 years now. And today he's going to talk a little bit about the courses CFA and FRM and tell us the differences between the two. So my first question to you would be, how is the CFA course designed and how can it help people who pursue it?
So CFA is a specialized global investment management credential. It's the best and the highest credential that you can get in the global investment management industry, and it is focused on investment management, which is all about understanding the various asset classes, how you value them, how you put them in a portfolio for investors, matching their risk and return profile expectations, and the various things around how you understand and deal with market aspects. So it's a specialized investment and finance course, and it is meant for people who want to make a career in the investment industry, whether as on the broking side, which is referred to as the sell side, or on the buy side, which is the asset management or the funds management industry. There could be different roles, I guess. I can talk about that if you want.
Yeah, sure.
It's a whole. It's the best credential one can get in the investment management industry globally, and it's recognized across more than 70 countries in the world.
Thank you so much for sharing that. My second question would be, how is the FRM course structured and how is it different from the CFA course?
Well, FRM is financial risk manager, and it's a specialized niche course in risk management, in financial risk management. And it's a small subset of what the CFA curriculum covers, a smaller but a deeper subset. Focused only on financial risk management. It covers various aspects of financial risk management, which include market risk, credit risk, operational risk, and how you assess and manage risk, in the investment industry, considering the past performance and various other variables through different tools and techniques. So it's a specialized niche course. The two are not truly comparable, but I know students compare it because these options are available, but they are different. In short, it's a smaller and a deeper subset of a small niche area which is specialized in financial risk management.
Right. It's true that a lot of us are confused between the two courses because we only understand that they're both finance related, but we don't really understand the differences like you pointed out. So could you elaborate a little more about the differences between the two and how one can choose between the two courses?
So CFA is a broader course, and it covers everything from basics of various financial instruments to how you value them, to asset allocation, to portfolio management. Obviously includes financial risk management. So it's a complete course by itself, and it doesn't assume much of prior knowledge. Of course, you need to have the right level of interest. Financial risk management, like I said, is a risk management focused course. There are people who I know who want to do that course because it is practically speaking, it's shorter and tends to be cheaper than CFA course. But if you are a beginner, I would suggest you go for a CFA course or maybe start with the foundation course and then go on to do the CFA course, because the FRM, truly speaking, would be helpful only when you have got some work experience, though it does help in tactically getting some jobs in the at the junior entry levels in the risk management space. But if you want a better understanding, a good conceptual understanding of the various asset classes and how they interact with each other, the different tools and techniques, then you need the CFA course. So it is a broader course, the CFA one, and the FRM is more focused. It can be used to get some entry-level jobs in the risk management space, but if you want to do it to build on your investment knowledge of your knowledge of markets and investments, then it is best done after some experience, if not after CFA.
Right. So you also spoke a little bit about the job opportunities with FRM at the beginning level. So could you elaborate a little bit about the job opportunities that both of these courses offer for somebody who's just starting out?
When we talk about jobs and careers for these two courses, these are very self-driven courses. There are coaching options available, but do they offer automatic placements? The answer is a clear no. So you have to have the right level of aptitude and drive and interest in you to do it for the right reasons. Don't do it for the wrong reasons. Many people think that if you do a CFA or an FRM, you get job offers. You get job offers, yes, it is helpful, definitely. These are recognized best global investment credentials, but jobs don't come to you. You have to reach out to them, and you have to and you get the jobs based on your level of interest and experience, right? I mean, as it is true of any other domain or any other subject or courses as such. So there are jobs available, but you have to make sure that you actually learn the subjects, you understand the content, and you do it for the right reasons. Otherwise, you may pass the exams and still not be able to answer basic questions like what is the risk-free rate, or how to value certain assets, or how past performance is different from future outlook, and so on and so forth. So it's important to have the right level of interest, do it for the right reasons. These are great courses. They can give you different jobs at entry levels. It could start with some data crunching roles, around gathering data from various market sources, preparing basics, the basics of financial modeling for valuations and risk management purposes, and so on and so forth. So there is a lot of opportunity out there, and it not necessarily be in the fund management space. It can be in allied areas of fund management, whether it's risk and compliance, or research and analytics, or operations, right? I mean, there are a whole lot of opportunities in India in the offshore industry, in the investment management space, which are the so-called back office or middle office functions. But there are a lot of opportunities there, and if you are having the right interest in your subject areas in these spaces, you can definitely build a career. There are a lot of people doing that.
Right. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. It was a very informative session. Thank you so much for doing this interview. I hope it reaches to all those people who are confused about CFA and FRM. And I think this interview is very useful for me as well as a student, because even I have had this question several times, which is why I thought that I will get somebody who's an expert and discuss this issue. So guys, do share with all your friends who are interested in finance and are confused about the courses out there. And I know that a lot of CA friends of mine are also interested in these courses. So do check out the video, and you can also follow Sachin Maheshwari on LinkedIn. I will put it down below in the description. Thank you so much.